Hello everybody, welcome to Ability Enhancement course Mastering Office. So in this video I'm going to explain about MS Access. So in this we will see how to create a database, how to create a table, how to save a record, how to add a new record, how to delete the existing record, and how to edit the existing records through the forms. So let us see the syllabus. Yeah, here you can see the syllabus. Mastering Office. So, explaining the module 4. So module 4 is about MS Access. So for this module I have divided this module into two parts. The two questions I have framed on this module. Here are the questions. So module 4, the first question is describe the process of creating a database and table in Microsoft Access and provide examples of how to save, add, delete and edit records in the Access through the forms. Now let us see how to perform this. Let us open the MS Access. Now once you open the MS Access you will get something like this. So here you have to select the blank project. Now already created databases you can see here. If you want you can select this if you have created earlier. Now if you are using first time you have to create this blank, you have to select this blank desktop database, click on this. So once you click, it will ask you the database name. I will give student database I'll give. Click on create. Now once you click on create you will get like this. So here by default one table structure you will get. So database we have created. Now if you want to create the table, what you can do is you can right click here and you can save this. Right click on save, or you can go to file and click on save. So the name I will give student, or I will give student details. I'll give the student detail. I'll click on OK. Now once you click on OK, here you can see the table. The name is changed. So in this table you want to add the fields, you want to add the rows. For that what you can do is you have to go to view here, view. In the view you should go to the design view. Once you go to design view you will get something like this. Here you can add the fields, you can delete the fields, and you can set the data types for those fields. Now first field is I want USN, and the data type you have to give USN, what type of USN you want, whether you want number or it is a variable character, what type you can. Once you click here it will show the different data types. I'll select the short text. For the USN I'll select the short text. If you want you can select the number. So I'll select the short text. So once you select the short text you can see here the settings also you can change. For example, field size by default you will get 255. For the short text you don't want 255, you want only the 10 digits or 10 character. Then you can set here 10. It will be 10 character USN. You can write here 10. And other settings also you can do it, and whether it is required or not. If it is required you have to give the value. If you say no, blank also it will accept. Okay. Then USN, if you want to set primary, see by default the first field will be set as primary. If you want to change it you can see here, this here you can click this. So once you click this, so that primary by default primary thing will be erased from that. If you want you can select the field and you can click on that, again you will get the primary key. Okay. So after that I want name, then the type of this is let it be short, and then I want branch. So for the branch what I'll do is there are a lot of options. We will see other options also. I'll use this lookup wizard. When you click this, the second one I will type in the values that I want. I'll click on next. So here I have to type the values whichever I want. I'll type CSE. The different branches names I'll type here. I'll type ISC, then I'll type AML, then I'll type some other name, me, EC, whatever you want you can type it and click on next, then limit to this list, check this, click on finish. Okay. Then after the branch you can add whatever you want. I will just upload your photo. Okay, I'll just add a photo. So for that, if you want to attach something, what you can do is you can click on attachment. It is required or not, mandatory or not, that also you can set. If you say no, without attachment also your form will be accepted. If you say yes, blank form will not accept, you have to give some value here. So let it be no only. I'll not make this mandatory. So here attachment. Okay, I'll remove this. If you want to delete any row, you can select that and you can always delete those things. Okay, so we have created 4 fields: USN, name, branch and photo. Now what I'll do is I'll go to the view, I'll click on view, I'll click on data sheet view. So it asking me to save. Yes, we want to save the detail. Now you can see here, this is the 2 ways: data sheet view and design view. In here in the data sheet view, you can give the values. Give some values like say 1 KT 21 CS 001 name. I'll say the name, some name I'll give here. Branch. See, when you click on branch, because we have given the lookup wizard, so it will give the list, whichever you want you can select it. I'll select CSC, and this is the attachment. Once you click on this, it will ask you to attach the photo. Click on add, browse your photo, and you can add the photo. I'll see. I'll select this photo and I'll click OK. Now one photo is attached. Now next, if you want, you can click here and you can add the next value. So here I have entered a few details. Now you can view the different records by changing next record or by going to the previous record. If you want to add any field here, for example, if you want to add something, what you can do is you can go to view, again you can go to design view. In the design view, for example, if you want to add something, if you want to add city here, you can add a new row and you can add a city, make it short text. The city name I'll give, I'll give field size 20. Required, no, I'll give, because if you leave blank also it will accept. Now go back to save it. Go back to the datasheet view. So here you can see the city is added. Now if you want, you can add the city here. Yeah, I added some data. Now let us see how to add forms for this. How to create a form, how to view the each record, how to take printout, how to edit through forms, how to delete it. That we will see with the help of forms. If you want to create a form, you have to go to create. In this create a form, you will get 3 options. One is form, another one is a form design, and the blank form. If you click on this form, you will get something like this. This is the data which we have entered. So you can see your table here. So the data whatever we have entered, for that we have created one form. Okay, and if you select this blank form, when you select, if you select this design form, you will get something like this. If here you can design your form. If you don't want, you can right click here, you can close it. For the create, if you want a blank form, once you select the blank form, you will get something like this. You have to add the fields. Now show tables, if you click, it will show the table in your database. Now currently we have only one table, that is student detail. Now click on this plus symbol where you can see all the fields. You can drag and drop the fields here. Okay, if you take the blank form, I will take the normal form where automatically I will get all my fields which is there in my table. Now I can always resize it. You can select this, you can drag and you can place it at center wherever you want. You can do that, and you can increase this width as well. You can increase the height also. You can do that. Okay. Yeah, this is one form where USN one Rahul and this one, and you can change it. See here, this is the second form, third form, fourth form photo we are not attached, and this is the fifth form. So like this you can preview. And if you want to add background for this, you can always do that. Select this, go to format. In the format you can see this paint bucket option, that is background color. Select this, whichever color you want you can add it. For example, I will add this color as a background. You can add it, but you will not seeing the the labels. What you can do is you can select this and you can change the color of it, the font color. I'll make it white. If you want to make bold, you can do that. Now it is looking good. Okay, even if you want to change the width of it, select this table and you can always change the width. Okay. Yeah. Now if you want to place this, like see, this is attached. This is attached everything. You cannot take out only one item. If you want to take this, if you want to place US in here, then after that brand should come, after that name photo should come towards somewhere this side. What you can do is you can right click on this and you can go to the layout. In the layout, if you click tabular, once you click tabular, so now it will get separate. So that you can drag it and you can place it wherever you want. Like this you have to separate everything you have to separate. For everything, like you have to right click and you have to go to layout, you have to click tabular. Now you can change this single element wherever you want. You can put it, that also you can do it. Or if you're fine with this default design, let it be this one only. And if you want to change the background of this, yes, you can change it. Select this and give some background for that and make the text center. Yeah, like this. For the fields also you can change the color, whatever color you want you can change it, background color and the font size, font width, everything you can change it. Now it will applicable for all the records. Now you can see this, you can change and you can see it has applied for all the records. Now what I'll do is I'll add some buttons to this. With that button, automatically once I click add button, it should add the new form for me. And once I click on save, and whatever you entered in the form, that should be saved in our table. And once I click on delete, it should get the particular record should get deleted from the table. And once I click on print, it should print my record. That we will see how to add buttons to our forms. If you want to add buttons, what you can do is you can go to design. In the design you can select the third option, that is button. So once you click on this button, you can select here, click here. Then after this there are so many options, categories are there. We want to modify the records, so I will select this record options. In this record option you have add new record, delete new record, duplicate record, print, save and undo. What I'll do is I'll select this add new record. I'll click on next. Once you click on next, it will ask you whether you want picture on the button or you want the text. I will select the text, then I'll click on next. So once you click on next, it will ask you what name you want on the button. I will give a add record. I'll click on finish. Now you can see one button is added. Now I'll take one more button. I'll click here. I'll select this record operations. In this delete button, I'll select delete button. Now I'll click on next. Picture you want, text, I'll text. Okay, let me show you the picture also. So I'll select picture. I'll click on next. I'll give some name. This is the delete record. I'll click on finish. Now you can see the picture is added on the button. Now next I'll take one more button. For this button I'll select the record, save record. I'll select text, click on next, save record. I'll click finish. Now I got one button. One more button I'll take for print. I'll go to record operations and this print record, click on next. I'll select text, next I'll give print record. I'll click finish. Now I got 4 buttons. Now I told you that if you want to change, what you can do is right click on this, go to layout, click on tabular. Once you click on tabular, it will come out of that stack, you can place wherever you want. I'll do for this also. Even for this, I'll change the width of it. This also I'll remove from the stack. I'll change the width of it. I'll place wherever I want, I can place it. And hold shift key and you can select and you can move all together. I added the buttons, and this form also has some views. If you want to see which view we are in, go to design, and this when you click on view, form has got 3 views: form view, layout view and design view. We are in layout view. If you want to make any changes, you have to go to layout view. If you want to add a new record, save record, then you have to go to form view. Now I'll click on form view. In this form view you can see this. Now once I click on add record, I will get the blank form. Now see here, once I click the add record, I got the blank form. So here I can give the new values. I can enter the new values. I'll enter some values here. Some name I'll type here. I'll select the branch. I'll give AML. City I will give Kolar. Photo if you want. This is not mandatory. If you want, you can attach it. You can go select this. I'll select this photo. Click on OK. The photo is also attached. Now once you click on save, now see here, once you click on save, now go back to our table. The table is here. Double click on this table. You can see this. You can see this here. The new value, new entry is added. When you can see, you have to refresh it. If you want to see the the values which is added from through the form, we have to refresh it. Refresh all. Now you can see this Imran Khan AML Kolar is added. Okay, so this is our form. For the form also you have to save it. So right click on this, click on save, and student details form I'll give student detail form. Click on OK. Now here this is the form, this is the table. Okay, now if you want to delete it, like for example I'll go back, I'll go to this. I want to delete this record. What I can do is, once I click on this, it will ask you, are you sure you want to delete? Yes. If you click, that record will be deleted from our database. If you want to check that, go back to our database, refresh all. Now you can see this record is deleted. Now once you click on refresh, that you will not see that. Now see, that record is deleted. Now go back to form. Here if you want to take print, just click on this. Once you click on this, what you want, whether you want only this selected field or you want all the records. You want only the selected record, all the record. So I'll select this all the record. Once you click on OK, it will ask you the destination. Save it on desktop. Click on. So here this is the file. So then one more view, I'll show you the design view. So in this design view, you can change the structure of your table, like where you want on your page. You can select this and you can place it like this. Okay. And you can change the header as well. Student admission details. Now always you can change the view. In the layout we can edit. If you want, you can remove this. One more button you can add. To perform the operations, then you have to go to the form view. Student, let us see the question. So here we saw how to create a database, how to create a table, and how to save a record, how to add the new record, how to delete, how to edit. Edit is also very simple. You can just click here. In the view is important. Go to layout view. In the layout view, for example, I want to change this. I want to make it a 500. This one. Okay. Now after editing, just click save. Now you can check in the database. It is updated with the new value. This is how you can edit the value. You can take printout, save, and add the record very easily in MS Access. I hope you understood this. In the next video I will be explaining you how to add the columns, how to remove the columns, how to generate the report, how to sort and do the filtering in MS Access. Thank you so much.